Hello there lads and lassies, welcome back to Scottish Geek Plays, and we're going to be doing an unboxing again today. And I hope you enjoyed the last one, because I've got a new stand where I can actually use both my hands at the same time. And today we're going to be reviewing Dungeons & Dragons Monopoly, the Among Thieves edition. And without further ado, let's get this opened up and unboxed. Okay, so first off, for those of you who haven't seen the movie yet, it is amazing, and love all the characters in it. I'm not actually remember if that dragon was in it. I don't know. It says here, set forth on a quest for treasure in the Forgotten Realms. This is for 2 to 5 players, 8 and up, and let's get this top off the box. I'm going to move this over to the side and I'll show you the bits and bobs individually. So first off, we have, of course, the board. It's just a standard Monopoly board. You know, you've got it's the wrong way around, there we go. You've got your different places to buy. The thing is though, you buy them with coins rather than, I do apologise for like the height of it and everything. It's just, I'm still trying to work this stand out. But it's just to give you an idea of what the board looks like. So yeah. You've got Targos, you've got Magic and Mystery, the Trip and Shovel Tavern, and I just knocked the stand, sorry about that. Let's see, easier way to do it, okay. Portals, Corn's Keep, Magic and Mystery, Rail's End, there's the jail, the Triboard Playhouse, the More Magic and Mystery, Long the Saddle. Let's just have a look over here, bear with me, sorry. We've also got Neverwinter Wood, the Wood Elf Village, the Surburn River, Evermere Cemetery, Morbrand's Shield, Harper's Sanctuary, the Underdark, Dolblund, my dolls, Castle Never, and the Neverwinter Arena. And you collect 40 gold as you pass go. Anyway, so, on to the next part. The instruction manual for it is actually quite hefty, but most of it is in other languages. So basically, it is literally your first 5 pages as the English instructions. There's all your bits and bobs that you get with the game. The instructions begin as you would expect. You've got your setup and all that, special abilities, your character's special abilities. You can also use Dungeon Master cards, which have the D20 symbol on them. Now, when we got this, we thought some of the cards were missing, because it's not really great at explaining what the cards look like until, like later on. But, without further ado, let's move on to the next part. Okay, so basically what you've got here now, you've got your character cards, which is a new thing in Monopoly. You've got Zenk the Paladin, a noble battle-hardened survivor who has taken an oath to fight the forces of evil. And he has the special ability of whenever you're close to death, i.e. you're out of coins, you only have to roll 4 or above to revive yourself and collect 50 gold from the bank, which is quite a handy power. You have Doric the Druid, an honourable tiefling shapeshifter who can transform into a variety of creatures in the blink of an eye. And her special ability is whenever you need to draw a magic and mystery card, you may take 2 cards, choose one, and turn the other to the bottom of the deck, which is quite a good power. You have Simon the Sorcerer, who is a half-elf petty thief with a timid nature whose spells show less potential than his ability to get into trouble. He was actually really funny in the film. His special ability is whenever you land on a portal space, you may move to any location, but if you pass go, you do not collect 40 gold. So that's good. So he's got the Hither-Thither wand. This is Edgin the Bard, a charming entertainer and planner who sings, plays the lute, and loves the thrill of a good heist. His special ability is whenever you go to jail, you may immediately get out for free. Just put your piece on just visiting. And finally, we have Holga the Barbarian, a fierce warrior from the Elk tribe who has a softer side and a fondness for potatoes. And her special ability is whenever you roll a 1 with the d20, you don't have to pay the critical fail fee of 50 gold. So that is your main characters. Each character has their own piece, which I'll show you just in a second. So here you have the Barbarian's axe. You have Simon's helmet. You have the sword. You have the slingshot here of Doric. Sorry if you can't see that. There we go. And you have the loot. They're quite small pieces, I'll admit, but still functional. Next up, in fact, let me just show you the coins. Okay, there are many coins in here. I'll show you a few of them. You've got like the 50 gold. I've got to admit, like for a game that's as expensive as this, the print of the gold and everything leaves a lot to be desired. I'll be honest with you. It should really be full cutouts, but what can you do? You know, that's just the way it is. They work for, you know, what they need to work for, but that's your gold there. Your die here, this is your movement die. Oh, didn't even get it on the screen there. There we go. Oh, there's a 1. Woohoo. A 5. A 3. And here is the d20 that is provided with the game as well. A natural 1. Just typical of me. One more roll. An 11, which is 2 natural 1s in my book, but whatever. Anywho. You also have the likes of the Magic and Mystery cards, which it replaces Chance and, oh my god, what's the other one called? Community Chest. So you get such things like a friend's weapon is rusty, so you recommend boiled linseed oil to clean it with. So yeah, you've got a lot of Dungeons & Dragons themed abilities and stuff. You've got the reverse gravity spell, you've got the Mimic, which is a monster where you roll to decide your fate. You collect gold, you've got the item which is a potato, you add 2 to your roll, and so on and so forth. You also obviously have the places that you need to find. Bear with me. So you've got Neverwinter Wood, so you stumble upon a wood elf surrounded by guards. The elf's legs are tied to the horse. In order to get this, you pay 70 to secure the location, or you roll. And if you roll an 8, you secure the location. If you roll 1 to 7, you've got to pay money and leave the cards that side up in space. It's more fun to actually roll the die than it is to pay your money, and your money equals your life as well, so you got to be careful with all of that. And yeah, a lot of cool places to go for, especially if you're familiar with Dungeons & Dragons. These are the Dungeon Master cards, which I have not tried out yet, where each of these has the d20 on the top. So you've got the likes of these change from those ones, so these are just alternative versions of those cards there. So yeah. And then there's obviously these, where it's a Dungeon Master card, its location, so you flip this card over, the DM may place it on any orange space, it replaces that location for the entire game. And there's more instructions in the actual booklet on how you use these to change the rules, as it were. You've also got the Dungeon Master style monsters, the Gelatinous Cube, Rakor the Dragon, and also the Red Wizard card. Where you roll 11 or up or pay 20. But yeah, it's just, you know, it's just a fun little way of mixing up Monopoly with Dungeons & Dragons. And if you're into the franchise, which I am, then it's a fun thing to have, you know? You may not like Monopoly, but you might like Dungeons & Dragons, or the other way around. Either way, you've got a game that you can play here. So yeah. Anywho's, oh yeah, that's my tattoo. Anywho's, that's basically what you get in the box for Dungeons & Dragons Monopoly. And if you want to learn the rules or anything, I mean, The game is available now. You can get it in most high street retail, board game shops. You can even get it in game.co.uk, which is awesome. And I'm just going to put everything back in the box while I'm talking to you. I played this a couple of times with Shari. She won, obviously. That's just how it goes. My main complaint about this game, and I'll show you what it is in a minute, is in the majority of Monopoly games, there's space and areas for everything to go. This has that bit. And this is just a separator with nothing underneath it. Really could have, made a box that actually had areas for everything. Areas for the money, areas for the dice, areas for the pieces, areas for the cards. But no, I could put everything away as neatly as you like. And the second I shut the box and sit it anywhere, boom, that's it. It's everywhere. Everything has gone everywhere. It doesn't feel secure. That feels like it could bend at any point. If you want to get, you can get boxes that you could probably 3D print a box, but I mean, as it stands, why would you do that when you're paying that amount of money for a game? But other than that, it's a lot of fun to play. A lot of recognisable characters from the movies for people who have maybe not into Dungeons & Dragons, but maybe enjoyed the movie. Who knows? But anyway, it's a fun game, 2 to 5 players, and available now. Hasbro and Wizards of the Coast. Pretty decent game. So yeah, a D20 and 19 mini adventures included. So yes, this has been Monopoly Dungeons & Dragons Honor Among Thieves edition. I hope you've enjoyed this unboxing, and let me know if you've got this and what you think of it in the comments below. Until next time, bye bye.